Number two is if he says he's looking for a serious relationship. Number Hey you guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Cici, and for tonight's topic I put together another list. And the last video that I uploaded about trans women and online dating were top 10 things to look out for, or top 10 red flags when you're looking for trans women online that you can go on a date with. But for tonight, this list is for the benefit of my sisters, and these are not to be taken as facts, but if you feel like some of the items on here apply to you, then good, because at least you would know you have to be careful or you have to think your decisions over. But if not, and you think that these items don't really apply to you, then I guess that's also a good thing, because you might have actually just found the person who's right for you. Anyway, without further ado, let's get into the video. Now, the first would be if he asks for nude, especially at the onset of your chat, right when you had just started talking on the dating platform, and readily he is asking for nude photos or videos, then that is, I think, a sign that he's not serious, because I feel like that is disrespectful. If you're really serious, then you would spend time to get to know the person first, rather than just right away asking for nude photos or videos. And I think, although this applies to anyone, but this is more common, I guess, with men who are looking for trans women that they can go on a date with, because trans women are not as great in number. And so in some cases, trans women are seen as a fetish, which is a very sad thing. So to my sisters, I suggest you be careful. Number two is if he says he's looking for a serious relationship. Number two is if he says he's looking for a serious relationship, but his profile on the dating platform says otherwise. Let's say his dating profile says he's looking for fun or friendship or casual dating, then that explains itself. He's not looking for a serious relationship or date. Number three is if you always see him online on the dating platform, but he rarely messages you. It could be that he's just testing the water and he's speaking to a lot of people on the internet, and he feels like he hasn't found the one that he's looking for just as yet. So that means he's not serious about dating you, or he's not serious about dating you yet. And although it can happen that he's just not logging out of the dating platform, and so whenever he would use his desktop or laptop, then he would appear to be online on the dating platform, even though he's actually working on other things instead. Number four, if he spends time getting to know you, but he never mentions about meeting you. It could be that he is not convinced that you're the person for him, or he's just not seriously looking for a relationship to begin with. Number five is closely related to it, which is if he always says, "I wish you lived here." I mean, if he is really serious about meeting you, then he will find a way to meet you, and not just always say, "I wish you lived here," especially if he's from a Western country or a Western-like country like Australia or New Zealand, and you're from Asia, then he has to realize that it's harder for you to get to him. Even before the pandemic, it's always been much more difficult for a person from an Asian country to get approved of a visa just to be able to come to a Western country. So if he really is serious about meeting you, then he should find a way to be coming to you. Number 6 is if he says, I hope you're not dating me for money. Because if he really thinks that about you, then what is he even doing talking to you to begin with? If he really thinks that about you, he shouldn't be talking to you in the first place. And if he thinks that you're a good person, then all the more that he has to protect your feelings and not say these words. Because truthfully, these words are just tactless. Although we can understand that some men might have had bad experiences dating trans women who only use them for money, use them to pay for their plastic surgeries, for their upkeep, for their hormones and stuff like that, and to advance in life. I mean, this is not exclusive to dating only trans women. This can happen to anyone. However, these are not very nice words. If he's really serious about you, then he must have felt that you're a good person. And if he feels like you're a good person, then he shouldn't be saying these words to you, regardless of his past experiences. Number 7 is if he disappears for a period of time and then you hear from him again and he says it was an emergency. Although it can happen, it could very well be a real emergency. However, it's also possible that he might have dated someone through that period and it just didn't work out, and so he's now back to online dating and he's back to talking to you, which is not a very bad thing. If you're going to think about it, it's normal to like someone and go for that person and date that person, and if that date doesn't work out, then you go back to online dating. It's just that hearing the words, I dated someone and it didn't work out, so I'm back to talking to you, is not very pleasant. So maybe he just doesn't want to utter those words because he doesn't want to offend you in any way. But if you feel like you don't want to be with someone who sees you as a backup or a second option, then just move on to the next person. Look for other people. Get to know other men on the dating platform. It's a dating pool anyway, and there are a lot of men on there. Find someone who sees you as a priority, not just an option. Number 8 is if he always says, oh, I'm going to call you in about 15 minutes, or let's talk in an hour, or let's video call at this time, and then he doesn't, and he always does that, then he's not serious about you, because he could actually be talking to someone else or other people, a lot of other people, and he doesn't feel like he's found the one he's looking for yet in you. Or he could actually be in a situation like being in a living arrangement, or he could be in a relationship. Also, doing that means he doesn't respect your time. And if he doesn't respect your time, then you have to do serious thinking. Number 9 is if he says he likes you a lot, but then he also says his family and friends wouldn't understand, or that his family is very religious, then it could be a sign that he's not ready to fight for you or the relationship or dating you. He's not ready to date you. He's not ready to go against what his family and friends would think. I mean, if he really likes you and he is strong enough to be with you, he's not going to present you with a problem. He's going to present you with the things that he's ready to do despite the predicament. The final thing that you have to look out for is if he doesn't want to go off the dating platform and he wants to stay there, he doesn't want to move to another chatting application so that you can chat exclusively, then it means that maybe he's just really looking for some other people, some other girls, and he's not serious about you, or he's not serious about you yet. So yes, I hope that you, my sisters, my lovely sisters, have learned something from tonight's topic, and I truly wish that you find success in your online dating search. And always remember to just be fair. Having a good heart is always important. And chin up and just chill. Enjoy the process. Be happy. Stay beautiful and safe. I'll see you guys again very soon. And please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Click on that thumbs up button and share this video to other trans women and trans-oriented people that we know, and subscribe to my channel and click on that notification bell icon right there so that you don't miss out on any of my videos. And if you truly want to support my channel, you can also click on the drop down button down there so you can see the information about my PayPal and you can donate on there. Again, thank you so much for tuning in tonight, and I will see you guys again very soon. Bye!